All right, let's talk about it. Cleanliness of the environment. You see right here, some dead birds on the yard. Now, how did this happen? Glad you asked. You got thousands upon thousands upon thousands, and you get the picture, crammed in a building with less than a square foot of space to live, do their business, and complete a short life cycle that is very stressful. What do you think is going to happen? Okay? You can't get to the water. The food is limited. You got to fight your peers to get something to eat just to survive. So, some of them die, as I mentioned in the previous video. Dehydration, heat exhaustion, chicken on chicken violence, and just death from disease. And you can see where this comes from. Now, as you can imagine, in that less than a square foot of space, you got to do all your business. I'm talking about number one, number two, your liquid and solid body excrement has to be dealt with. As you can imagine, the chicken manure is going to pile up, by the tons. Very rich manure by the tons. And also, ammonia is said in the article that the ammonia reeks, smell is so strong and so pungent that the chickens end up with burns to their eyes and causing them to be blind. Wow, this is crazy. And then there's so much manure they have to use heavy equipment to remove it. I think that good punishment for somebody that's done something wrong would be to have them shovel that damn chicken shit. Now that, you don't like somebody, you making them do that. And this trip to the slaughterhouse is just as stressful. A lot of them die en route on that last green mile. You think they know this is the ride to death? I think so, because some of them just succumb on the truck. And it's kind of sad, y'all. If you read some of the other details of how this goes down, it's almost inhumane. But these chickens live in very harsh conditions, very high stress, and they have very short lives. And in our most efficient slaughterhouses, they kill about 8,400 chicken per hour. And this is very automated. So they stun the chicken by dipping them in electrified water, and then the automated machine slices their throat, hanging them. They bleed out. Then they dip them into the scalding water to remove the feathers before plucking them even more of the feathers that they didn't get off, and then processing them on down the assembly line. Now, this automation can go wrong from time to time, so some of them don't get the electrocution, so they just get the throat cut, or they don't get the throat cut because they move out of the way and they get scalded to death. And I must say, I started to feel sorry for chickens and almost made me want to go vegan. But I digress. Go eat your chicken. Peace and blessings, y'all.